Hey guys, it's Top Table Steve and Top Table Ben. We are en route to Warhammer Fest at the Rico Arena. Very excited. We've had a few sort of releases of sneak, new, shiny surprise releases. Yeah. Over the weekend. Are you buying anything this weekend, Ben?
Well, could be. There's a few little bits I got my eyes on.
I've got a pocket full of cash and it's burning a hole in my pocket. So I'll definitely be buying some stuff. I'm going to pick up the limited edition Space Marine.
Captain, Sergeant, Lieutenant,
Ludus or something it's called. Yeah. He's cool. Obviously the new Dernhelm.
Yeah, Dernhelm. Yeah, not Dernhelm.
Dernhelm. Yeah, sorry, Dernhelm. Yeah, not Dernhelm. And apparently there's a lot of Horus Heresy stuff being released, and some HQ tank add-ons apparently for 40k.
Nice.
Which I'll have a look at. I doubt I'll buy because I'm not really at the tank stage yet. But yeah, I'll have a look. But the thing I'm looking forward to the most is going to be the seminars and finding out stuff that's coming in the next few months.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's going to be exciting, especially for Middle Earth and 40k. Because that's where we're at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that I've become increasingly interested in Warcry. I know that Jay will definitely
be all over that.
Yeah. He's got a pocket full of cash also, just waiting for the release, and he's going to buy everything, which is what Jay does. So yeah, look forward to that. I'm going to buy some stuff just to paint because I really like how the models look.
Yeah.
I'm not up until I've seen the models. It's not that I had no interest. I sort of had one eye on it, but I wasn't thinking, yeah, it looks cool. I won't play it though. But the models look amazing, so we'll see how we go. The camera is slipping, so you're going to see us tilting. We're not flying. We're not flying just yet. We balanced it on the dash, so I think we'll leave it there. There's Ben. There he is.
Hello.
Little face. Yeah, we'll come back when we're in the arena. Oh, it's queuing up. I'll say now, we're going to get some breakfast first, aren't we?
We're going to get some breakfast,
yeah. Because it is not long after 8 o'clock in the morning. You've slipped again, Ben. Stay still, man. Right, so we'll see you in the arena, guys.
See you in a bit.
Okay guys, here we are, we're crossing over the bridge to the Rico. Very, very excited about getting in there now.
Queue's looking pretty big.
The weather's beautiful, which is good. Can't see the camera, there we go. So yeah, let's get in there and we'll show you some of the stands and stuff before we see seminars?
Yeah.
Doing seminars. See you in there. Got our lanyards, we're about to go in, so yeah, we'll come back to chat to you.
Okay guys, so we've had a quick walk around Warhammer Fest. We've just got in, the queue was a little bit longer than anticipated, and we have been to do some shopping.
Oh yes.
Got some really cool bits. So one of the bits that I'm really excited about that I wasn't expecting at all that I picked up is the Hobbit Hole. And I'm sure there'll be a little unboxing of that on the channel pretty soon. Also picked up the new Deowine model, and this is actually the very, very last one.
Last two.
The last two we managed to pick up, so we were really, really fortunate to be able to pick these up. And we picked up the Lieutenant Amulus as well. You got a few. I picked up an extra one for somebody else as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to go and keep having a look around. We're going to have a look at some of the rooms that are upstairs.
Yeah. We missed the 40k seminar because we were queuing up like real British people do, and we got in too late. So we're going to grab hold of some people who were at the seminar and see if we can get any spoilers.
Some cool stuff from them. Yeah. So we're going to go and have a look upstairs. We're going to get into the Middle Earth seminar at 3 o'clock, I believe. We've got wristbands for that, so we're definitely getting into that. So we'll come back with a bit more information a bit later on. So see you in a bit.
Hey guys, time for a little light relief before we go upstairs to the showcase designer bit, which is going to be exciting. So I'll finish this bad boy off and we'll head upstairs. Hi guys, and we've just come out of the Middle-earth seminar, so we're going to give a little overview of the weekend really, what we think, well say the weekend, we're only here for the day, but we'll talk about why we came, what we've come for, what we've seen, what we've liked, what maybe not liked so much. I think we'll start off, we decided to come because we're both into gaming. We came last year, we had a really good time last year. There's lots, because we're not just Middle-earth now, we're kind of pushing into other systems. We are really interested to see what things
I think last year, because we only came for kind of the Middle-earth type stuff, we felt like there wasn't an awful lot here for us. I think this year there's definitely been a lot more that I've been interested in seeing, especially, which we'll come on to in a little bit more detail in a bit, some like the painting stuff. And a few bits that were kind of other bits that were sort of teased, but for me, you know, it was something that we've done for the last couple of years, and I was just excited to come and see what's new and to hang out with some cool people as well.
Yeah, it's been a nice day out. We travelled up quite early. We queued up unnecessarily outside. One tip: if you're ever coming to Warhammer Fest and the queue's massive, and you're not bothered about getting the swag in your bag, all the free bits of, you know, a chapter from a book or, you know, postcards and stuff like that. You're not bothered about that, you just want to get in it. Don't queue in the queue, go to the front.
We just snuck through and pay, and it'll save you an hour and a half of queuing.
We were in the queue for over an hour, but we didn't have to be. So we actually missed the 40k seminar, which was a shame.
We were hoping to try and get it.
We grabbed hold of a couple of guys here, because as anyone who's met us knows that we're not shy when it comes to making friends, and we'll talk to everyone. And we grab hold of people whether they like it or not, and we'll squeeze some information out of them. But I think overall, it's been a really good day. I mean, it's not over yet, we've still got a little bit to do. We're going to get some food and stuff. We've met a lot of people from the different communities. We met with Damien. Congratulations to Damien for being
Warhammer Hero.
Yeah, Warhammer Hero. He was here last night. He had a meal with the lovely Emma. She's gone to a spa and he's come here to hang out with nerds. So congratulations to you, dude. It's well deserved.
He was proudly wearing his polo shirt as well, with like a little badge.
You know, they give you like a medal. You know, it's like an Olympic medal that you're supposed to keep in the bottom. I mean, he's going around. He's got it hanging off. He had it on his hat at one stage. I mean, he's milking it a bit.
He said he was going to put it on like the front of his car, like mounted like a a little statue in front of his car.
Or as a sovereign ring.
Yeah, well, I think he was going to get it cast and do that.
But he's brought Tom with him, and not that Tom, another Tom. And he keeps making him kiss it.
Yeah.
Kiss it. Go and get me a bruise.
It was getting weird. It was getting weird.
We're only joking. He's not that much.
He's quite humble with it, I must admit.
But no, it's great news, and it's nice for someone from the Middle Earth community to get a nod. That's great. And Damien does a lot. He's at SBG magazine, does a lot for the GBHL. So yeah, well deserved. Going on from there.
So
should we talk about Middle Earth first?
I'll tell you what. Should we do it in order of the day that we made?
Let's do it in order of the day.
Cool.
That's a good idea.
So. Went to lunch, or we went shopping first, and we bought a few bits which we've already showed you.
We got the last two
Day ones.
The last two. It's like fate.
It was fate.
It
was fate. And then we went and had some lunch with Damien and Tom, and we come up and we had a look at the Warhammer Citadel contrast paints.
Yes, the new contrast. Well, this was the thing that we've been teasing for a few months.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be an airbrush.
Yeah, loads of people thought it was going to be an airbrush, but it turns out it looks like a cross between a wash and a glaze.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
So there's two new primers, like prime your models with, and then you put the different colours on top, and I would say there's 16 different colours. Maybe even more.
I'll go with you with that. I thought there was more, but I'll go with you with that. There's two primers. One's a warm primer, so one's like a cream, and then there's like a cold primer, which is like
just an off-white,
grey. It's like a grey white, and then obviously so you can get two uses out of one colour.
Yeah.
And then you get these pots, and they look like glazes to me. And I mean, I'll be honest with you. For me, some of them work really well. The reds and the greens
in particular.
Really.
I think the dark colours look like the black looks quite good as well. It makes it look like it almost seems to be the darker colours that work really well. Some of the guys here were saying that because they've experienced a bit more time with it, like a lot of the people that we were seeing today were people that use it for the very first time. Huge tables where everyone could have a go at it as well, but it was so busy that we didn't unfortunately have a chance to do that. But obviously there are people that used it for the first time. I think if you had a bit of practice with it, it might be something that you get better with, and actually seeing some of the obviously probably studio painted work up there, it is superb, and if they can achieve that, I'm looking forward to seeing what I can achieve. And also they had, I can't remember how many colours, but all like different Space Marines in all the different colours.
So they have two Space Marines for each colour, one in the warm base coat and one in the cold base coat. That's where I noticed, you know what, the dark green looks really good, the red looks really good, the dark blue look good, the purple, the black look really good. It's like you said, for all the dark colours look really good to me. The lighter colours I wasn't so keen on, but it's like you also said before, for someone who has an army of miniatures that they need to get colour on and get on the table as quickly as possible, they are perfect. I can't deny that, they are perfect.
The one army that I saw up there was the Tyranids, and they had two different colours on them, so it was like a bone colour and a red colour, and that was all that they were painted with. And they looked amazing, they looked really cool.
And then got the yellow things.
Oh, the Seraphon.
Yeah,
so I've taken some photos of them, so hopefully they'll be kind of whizzing up now shortly, so you'll be kind of able to see some of the cool stuff that we've seen. And then after that we come up and had a look at the Golden Demon stuff.
Oh yes,
awesomely painted stuff. It's quite cool. There is a cabinet there which is dedicated to the Lord of the Rings stuff,
which I didn't expect to see.
I didn't.
There's a few other bits dotted around. There's not a lot, and then we just come across this one cabinet. It was just Lord of the Rings, which was great to see.
So there's a huge Isengard army there with like the ballista and a troll and all sorts of stuff.
On a nice display board.
There's a Glorfindel which looked amazing.
The non-metallic, not very much, in gold.
Yeah,
that was amazing. So if you painted that and you're watching this video, let us know.
Let us know how you get on as well.
I want you to spend some stuff.
So unfortunately, we're not here tomorrow, so we can't see kind of who any of the winners are. And I know there are a few painters from the group. Kev's going, Anton Cook. He's got a Gandalf. I think he's got a few other bits as well. So good luck to you guys. By the time this video comes out, probably we'll know. But it'll be great to see sort of Middle Earth represented even a little bit more here. It's all cool stuff. So a few of the bits that we've heard about 40k so far. So there's 40k Apocalypse, which seems to be like the kind of which I'm guessing will kind of upgrade and give stats for how each of those factions play. It's not something I think we're going to get into just yet because I don't think we've got enough miniatures later to play.
So we still need to find our feet with normal 40k.
Yeah.
So it looks really cool, and it's nice that they're expanding on an already expansive rule set that they've got.
Yeah.
And yeah, in the future you never know. But yeah, that was announced here, and it's cool. I think.
Yeah, it's one of those games I think that you see some people that got these massive, expansive armies, and they're never going to get the opportunity to put more on the table. This gives those people the opportunity to use those. So that is super, super exciting. Next up, a couple of bits that you were quite excited about was the Repulsor Executioner.
Oh yes, because I was just looking at one of these anyway.
You were, yeah.
And now they're bringing out a newer version, which just looks
amazing.
Awesome. It looks at the base, and I'm not really into 40k as much as a lot of you guys who are probably watching. But my God, that was cool.
It does look
I want
wicked.
one.
It looks like a beast of a tank. You can choose its weaponry, and I think this is one thing that a lot of people can be quite excited about. It acts as a transport for Polaris.
So it's a heavily armed transport.
Which I know that's one thing that Polaris can't use rhinos, they can't use other transport things. I think it's just one thing that they can now use a dedicated kind of heavy transport with them kind of all gear on.
One of the things they said was it's basically a transport that can take a beat, so it can get you to where you want to go, drop off, and it's not going to get destroyed whilst it's doing it, and it's still going to be a really formidable tank once it's done that part of your army. So that's cool. It just looks so cool.
Yeah. The other transport that we have seen today, and I think it was released today, is the Adeptus Mechanicus. It's a new transport. No, it doesn't look like a toaster. I know a lot of people kind of out there was kind of joking that it might look like a toaster. In fact, there's been a cosplayer walking around here today carrying a toaster with them as part of the Adeptus Mechanicus outfit, which looked super cool. Not the toaster, the outfit. So it's called the Scorpius Dune Rider, and it can be, we've seen it kind of in the flesh, and it can either be set up as like an actual tank,
open top transport,
or like an open top transporter. It kind of reminds me of like Star Warsy type thing, like when they're on Tatooine, not Tatooine, the Dune planet, the desert planet. You'll know.
Keep going, it'll come.
But yeah, but either way, it looks like something out of that.
People screaming at us.
Yeah, screaming at the screen, but it looks sweet. So if you're a Adeptus Mechanicus player, make sure that you are getting on that.
Okay, so we were kind of hoping for quite a lot of Warcry news today. We didn't get that much. What we did get was the first look at the third faction release, which is called Splintered Fang. They kind of remind me that, as the name suggests, a lot of them have got like snakes and that kind of aesthetic term, but they kind of look very like sort of gladiator-esque. Very cool models, very, very cool, which all the models that we've been shown so far from Warcry have been, and OJ's going to love these. There's a slim chance they might have overtaken the furry underpants barbarians.
Maybe.
I really like. I do quite like them.
They look, just every new warband that's coming out from Warcry, I'm just thinking, if I'm going to play it, I'm going to take those ones. I'm going to take those ones. It has, yeah. But there's still loads more to come. So, in 3 weeks' time, I might be sort of thinking, I'm going to go for that one. So really, really cool looking models. I was hoping for a little bit more of a kind of demo on the rule set and things, but we haven't seen that here today. Disappointing, but I'm sure there will be far more news. And another cool thing that we have seen today as part of AOS is the terrain.
Oh yeah, the terrain, yeah.
Really,
I was
cool
surprised
terrain,
by it because AOS stuff, even the aesthetic normally doesn't grab me.
No.
We walked past the table and seen it and I went, let's have a look at that. And it was awesome. It was very sort of like it was a cross between sort of Egyptian, Aztec, sort of temple feel to it. And it was all interchangeable.
And what was quite cool is that it had two sets kind of pushed together to form one massive, awesome looking temple, multiple layers, multiple heights.
So you get a lot in the one set.
You get a lot in the one set.
What they were saying is with two sets, what you can achieve is really, really good. Hey! Come on, say hi, man. Say hi.
Been on before.
Hey! Look who's joined us!
Oh, look who it is!
It's only the Warhammer hero that is David over.
Where's your medal? Go get the medal! Go get the medal!
remembers.
Oh, look at this!
He just stopped looking me in the eye. That was
Oh, look at this! Check that out!
good tasty stuff. Yeah.
Real gold. Solid
Real
gold.
Cool, yeah, that's what that
Real
is.
gold.
Real retributor gold.
So massive congratulations.
Thank you guys, very kind of you.
Have you had fun?
Yeah, it's been awesome.
You had a very nice meal last night.
Yeah, big fancy meal.
Celebrate all the heroes together.
My wife.
It's very good.
Then went to a spa today.
Nice. We were just doing an overview of the day.
It's been great.
Middle of the seminar.
Just down to the Shire. Models look amazing.
Obviously, the best
They'll be
part.
released in time for scouring over Cheshire.
Well, Cheshire.
Just shout. It's going in the Cheshire.
Obviously, the highlight of today was just having lunch with some amazing people. A Warhammer hero.
We had to queue up though.
Yeah, for lunch.
Not everyone has to queue, you know.
Yeah,
Photo opportunities.
we had to queue.
No, it's been great. It's been great.
The seminars are really good as well. The paint looks exciting.
What did you think of that contrast paint?
I think it looks cool. It's going to. I don't know. They haven't revealed anything about prices, so I don't know if that'll be an issue. But some of the stuff in the cabinets looks absolutely
The darker
amazing.
colours look a lot better than the light colours, but yeah,
I think for painting, I think for beginner painters it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And I think for painting skin on trolls and that sort of stuff.
Yes, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Big patches of texture. There's a head they were doing. You see the tiny little head in the cabinet, and he did it at the seminar where he just had a white head and he literally took 10 seconds and popped it over, and it looks great. It looks like a well highlighted.
Got a gold deal this afternoon.
Yours?
The head.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Favourite.
Yeah.
but no, yeah, that's it. So we just thought we'd get David on.
I was just saying bye.
Love you, David. But no, it's great. It's great. It's great that Middle Earth can recognise it. And it's great that someone from Middle Earth can recognise who's been there for this long.
I think it's good. I feel very. I think it's very good. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get lots more from the next year.
We should do.
Right in. Get your nominations in.
No, guys.
Oh, Steve.
Oh yeah.
I'll start doing Middle Earth content again. No, but yeah, it's been great. And I'm gonna get you on camera saying it. So you're coming down for a weekend of summer holidays?
That's the hope. Yeah.
Yeah. Battle Company.
Battle Company's weekend. It's Battle Company's week.
Yeah. That sounds good.
So make it happen. Eat food, drink beer.
Definitely. You can bring that, yeah.
Obviously, you can bring that.
Did you roll a 6? I think you rolled a 6.
I'm going to cash this in.
But no, that's it. So are you shooting off now?
Yeah, Emma's downstairs. God, I hope she never sees this video.
Oh, she will. So I'll send it. But yeah, thank you for joining us. So I'll leave that there. Now we can go. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Good to see you, buddy.
It's a pleasure.
So we'll arrange it for...
Then we went to the Middle Earth seminar,
which was really good. We did a live stream just before filming this, which we spoke about a lot, but we'll go over it again for this journey vlog. There's just so much to talk about, so much.
So, first up, they kind of give us a bit of a recap of stuff that they've released over the last 6 months since Rob Oldman has been kind of at the helm of the Middle Earth team. And actually, in retrospect, a lot of stuff has come out, hasn't it, over the last 6 months. So really cool to kind of have a bit of a retrospect and just see how far Middle Earth has come in the last 6 months. After that, they kind of gave us a bit of a teaser as to what is to come. So, first up, the Middle Earth team gave us a bit of a preview of some of the re-releases that are going to be coming out fairly soon. There's a few bits on here that people have been asking for and shouting for ages, and it's stuff that's kind of been disappearing in and out of the web store. Again, it's been causing a bit of chaos and kind of a bit of I guess discontent, amongst some people in the community. Luckily, we've got it doesn't really affect us too much. But first up was the Cave Drake. So the Cave Drake is part of the last scenario in the Battle Company's narrative series. So it's kind of a key model, and you can have the Runish Drakes as part of it now, so everyone's keen to get a hold of the baby ones. Plus it's a cool model, plus the profiled Wicked. So it's cool to see that will be coming back fairly soon. The other thing they're trying to do is kind of release things into packs, which has been hinted at for a long time, and I think it's something that we probably would have guessed that 6 months ago, a year ago, when they first mentioned it. So things that are going to be going into a pack is the Rangers Gondor Heroes. So Faramir, Damrod and Madril are all going to be in a single pack. Great pack. Really, really cool, iconic. It makes them a little bit more sensible. Tyrion and Madril in one pack didn't really make much sense. So it's cool to have those three in a single pack.
Interested to see where Tyrion goes then.
Yeah, maybe will he disappear? I don't know.
Aragon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Maybe. Maybe. What else is there?
Tyrion.
There's a few out there. Anyway, should we move on? So the other thing that they're putting into a pack is the Heroes of Ungbar. So Dalamir has disappeared from the web store for a while, but he's being repacked with 2 Hasharin poses. So there's the normal kind of stabby looking one, and then there's the other like flying stabby dude. I'm trying to do an impression of it here.
The eBay £1 million.
The eBay £1 million one. And they're coming back as a 3-pack, which is superb. I think a lot of people are excited about that. I personally am quite excited about it because it's one of those that I thought I'd never own it. And even though it's not going to be that rare because it's going to be available again, it's just cool to have as part of a collection. Next up is the Wizards kind of pack. So Gandalf is going to be packed, so a mounted model, a foot model, and on cart all in one pack. And the one that's got me really excited is the Radagast pack. So there's going to be Radagast on Slate, which loads of people, it's been changing hands for massive money, ridiculous money. So I'm really pleased that that's coming back so that those kind of eBay touts can't kind of take advantage of people. There is the on foot Finecast.
The one everybody wants.
The one that everyone wants, and the one that I almost spent too much money on fairly recently. No, I'm alright now. I'm going to be waiting. Which is really, really super cool. They're not just re-releasing the plastic one as part of it. It's cool to see that they are releasing it as the Finecast one. And also the one on Eagle, but he's not going to come with the Eagle. He's just going to be posed so that he can kind of sit
He'll fit on any of your normal Eagles.
Yeah. So there's been loads of issues. People complain about the Finecast Eagle quite a lot, don't they? Because it doesn't fit together particularly well. Whereas the plastic ones they're great. A joy to put together. And actually, he will just sit on one top of one of the plastic ones, which is super, super cool. So that's the pack that I'm really, really looking forward to. So Balin and Floyd are going to be rebundled together. So Floyd's been missing for ages. So it's cool that the kind of the warrior faction's going to kind of get those 2 leaders back. There's going to be a couple of repacks of warriors. So the ruffians are going to be coming back in a 6-pack. 6. That's 6 if you're not sure how many that is.
6.
So they come back as part of the 6-pack, which is great. Hopefully there might be a little bit of a discount on buying kind of 2.
I think going off the trend that they're doing, like the Merfolk elves and stuff, definitely they work out cheaper, and they're doing the fiefdoms as well. So fiefdoms you're getting clansmen and axemen, so you get 3 clansmen, 3 axemen in a pack, which is awesome. I mean, the axemen were always a profile that I was really fond of anyway.
Yeah.
It's a really cool profile. The fact that they can space them all and they have 200 axes also. And clansmen, the models are just cool.
They are cool.
It's like Braveheart-esque, like mad guys with kills on.
So fiefdoms aren't something that I've ever kind of gotten into. But I love the models, and it's one that I always kind of just wanted. Just even a little warband just to paint up if I had the time. So that is really, really cool to see. And then I'll kind of leave the last 2 until a little bit later because they kind of tie in with the latest supplement that has been released. Very exciting. Drum roll. It's the Scouring of the Shire. So I think it's one that. Were you expecting Scouring?
Was not expecting it at all. I didn't think there was enough in there to make a supplement.
No, absolutely not. So personally, I was expecting either a Rohan or a Last Alliance supplement, especially because Anarion was mentioned, but we'll kind of touch on that in a bit. So just to give you a few bits of information about it, it's an 80-page supplement, so it isn't as long as some of the newer supplements that have been out. So it's, as you said, there isn't quite as much to go on there. There's a load of new profiles, which will come on, loads which we'll come on to in a little while. It's, as I said, it's 80 pages. Apparently, Jay wrote it in 2 weeks, which, by looking at how much has gone into it, I'm amazed. Like how they must have just been playtesting 24 hours a day to get that. So yeah, as I said, there's loads of new profiles in there. There's a couple of new mechanics to the game, such as traps.
Nice addition.
Really nice addition. So actually, they were always something that were in the old Scouring the Shire. They were like a narrative thing that you couldn't really, but they are actually coming into match play now as well, because they are built into the profiles of some of the miniatures. So they will be really, really cool to see. Obviously the Hobbit holes, which were released this morning as well.
Yeah, even then when we come in and we found out Hobbit holes were available, I didn't even think, oh, is it going to be something Shire related that we're going to hear about? It was just like, oh my god, that's a surprise.
That's cool. Yeah,
that's a surprise. Let's go and find out about the role and something. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Of our own design. It's amazing.
So super cool. And as part of that, so just going back to the re-releases, they are going to be re-releasing ROADTRIIIIIIIP. So that's really cool. He's a cool little cool model. He's not been available for quite some time now. And the other one, which I guess for me, I always thought this was just going to be a long gone model, never to be seen again. That's the old Golf Thunball model. So he's like the really kind of big, chunky looking
Goblin looks like an orc.
Goblin that looks like an orc riding a warg. Super chunky, super cool. So as I said, I thought he was just going to be lost to time. We'd never see him again. But it's great that he's now getting a profile, and I think you pointed out that
he's going to be in the Angmar army list, I think. Yeah, he's got the Angmar keyword.
Yeah, so
that's good.
I think, you know, based on that, there's going to be some of the historical scenarios from the Shire as well. So, that's where the name Golf comes from, because Golf Thunball, because Bulrora knocks his head off and it goes down a rabbit hole, apparently. So it'd be really, really cool to be able to play those scenarios.
You just make it that up.
I didn't. That's genuine. That's genuine. That's proper stuff. So that is going to be really, really cool to see. So some of the heroes that we are going to be seeing are Ted Sandyman and Lotho Sackville Baggins, who are kind of like the two nasty hobbits, I guess, and I think it is Ted Sandyman that can be, or Lotho that can be on both good and evil.
He's got a really cool rule where we've not seen anything of the like before, so you can use him in a good hobbit army, or you can use him in
evil ruffian
army. And the good thing about that is it's not just him that you get to use in your evil army. He can take a warband of hobbits with him, which is awesome. How cool is that? So you can have a warband of evil hobbits. You get the chance to make your hobbits looking all grimy and give them black eyes and scars.
Kind of like, like little nasty looking hobbits. It's really cool.
I'm looking at you, Matt Davis. I want to see it.
Ruffian leaders. So there was Bill Fernie, who looks super cool. I'm sure that the photos and stuff buzzing around. If you haven't seen them on the group, go and check them out.
I'll put them up here.
Yeah, they'll be here floating around somewhere. So the brief apparently for him was that he needs to look like he's kind of shivving hobbits. Those words from Jay's mouth. So he will be really cool to see. He just looks dead nasty as well.
They all do.
They all do. And then there's the two others that are in the pack. I can't remember what they're called for the life of me. There was Rowan something or other. But either way, go and check them out. They look awesome.
The ruffian, the big like ruffian war leader type dude.
Yeah.
I said it in the live stream. Is my standout favourite from all three.
Yeah.
He just looks big, mean, nasty. He's got a really cool, characterful face, big scar through one eye. He looks awesome. And I think he said in the books it says that he looks kind of orcish.
Yes.
And I think they've really
captured that.
Yeah, it looks really good. Really good.
The other thing as well is he has got a special rule that he calls his terror, but only to a certain keyword, which has never been seen in the game before. So he only calls his terror to hobbits.
So it's a terror hobbits.
So it's got like a keyword for it. So yeah, that's again just something a little bit different. So we'll move on to the good guys. So there's Holfoot Bracegirdle and Robin Smallborough. There's Will Whitefoot and Baldo Tulpenny. I'm sure there are others that I have forgotten here as well. But basically, they're up on the Warhammer community site by now. You will have probably all seen them. But they are. I've seen
the pitchfork.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's his name?
Rosie's.
Rosie Cotton's dad. So he is. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But yeah, basically, he just looks
too
really
much
cool.
to remember.
little cool thing, special rules about him is he can. His pitchfork counts as a hand and a half weapon.
Yeah.
Can also count as a spear.
And he
can stab with it as well.
Yeah.
So loads of like just cool little bits that we've never seen in any other profiles before. So that's really cool.
It's adding a lot of character to the characters. I know it sounds silly, but you know what I mean. It's
making it really individual rather than
yeah.
it just being, historically we've had just kind of, a generic captain with an extra point of might.
Basically he's a named captain.
And there hasn't been really kind of any individuals, but this has really kind of consolidated them and just brought them all to like it feels like the characters are moving up to a new level by having so many sort of special rules. I think it's was it Robin Smallborough is the one that kind of is able to set traps, and by taking him you're able to set a few more traps.
And he's got the same rule as the catapult.
Oin.
But he throws stones and he's got
Dory.
Far range.
Yeah.
So the one with the catapult, you can hit on a 6
and then he does an instant wound, which is super cool. No, that was Baldo Tulpenny.
Oh, was it?
And Baldo Tulpenny doesn't appear in the books. Baldo Tulpenny was the one that Adam Trope. He made that up for a White Wolf, kind of not supplement, but article years and years ago. So it's really cool that Alan's vision from, I think Jason, secondary school. I think I was probably in secondary school. You were probably about 30. It's just really cool to see those really kind of old profiles that Adam's worked on way back when kind of re-brought to life again.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So I think that's pretty much it. There was other stuff that was discussed. There was a few bits asked at the Q&A in the end.
People asked about, because they kind of said that they got told that they can squeeze this little supplement in between Gondor at War and the next one. People were like trying to get as much out of the boys as they could and say what was the next one. They didn't give anything away. The Anarian question came up as you'd expect.
Where is he?
When is it? People think, oh well, it's in the book, so it must be soon. The answer they gave doesn't sway towards that. What they said was they tried to future-proof it as much as possible. So rather in, let's just say, an imaginary 12 months' time, that does come out, that a Numenor supplement does come out, and an Arian's in it, he's got a profile, that they don't have to do an FAQ that says change this rule to that. It already says it in the rule, if that makes sense. Yeah. That's what they said.
So just make sure it doesn't invalidate any old books. Because how frustrating is that? You buy a book, 12 months later, you have to pretty much scrap the profile from it. Frustrating, but I think it's just, I really like it. It's kind of really forward thinking from the Middle Earth team, and kind of a big pat on the back to them, really.
And it's got us, give us something to look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely.
They said it's going to happen, it's just, as and when, but I don't think it's any time soon from the way that we're talking. I think we're going to see other stuff prior to that.
Another question that was asked is there going to be any more terrain? They said yes, but there was no kind of hints as to what that might be, which you'd expect, really, because that might give a bit of a hint as to what the next thing might be. So that's kind of cool to hear. I asked a question about Durnhelm.
Just clear it up right now.
We're clearing it up. This is the definitive video on what happened.
It's going to be in the next FAQ, but you're getting a spoiler right now.
Yeah. So the Durnhelm model comprises of 2 models. However, Merry is a passenger, and the model counts as 1 model, so it only gets 1 heroic action per turn. So you can't strike and heroic combat in the same turn. But
gambling will give them each a might point back when they run out of might.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
So a model can only use 1 heroic action per phase.
Yeah, a model. And it's that's
those 2
model.
profiles are classed as 1 model whilst they're mounted. So there you go, it's done. Easy
Done. If you'd read the book, it was all explained there. So that one's all cleared up. I don't think there was anything else asked.
Not in Middle Earth, no.
Cool.
So that's it from us, guys. We're not quite finished yet. We're going to have a little mooch around more, go and get some food. Shave Damon's had to get off. It would have been nice to eat again with him. We've already eaten once, but he's a Warhammer hero. It would have been nice to eat twice in a day, claim to fame.
Drag some of that glory, to ourselves.
But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've not been to Warhammer Fest, I do recommend that you come down. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff to see. And there's a lot of people here who you've probably been talking to on Facebook.
It's just great opportunities to meet other people.
Yeah. People do not know what's happening when I stand next to them in a queue. They have no clue. But they soon find out.
Yeah. Talking about pixelation and
yeah, it's bad news.
Yeah.
Some people really like it, some people not so much. But yeah, that's it. So I've been Top Table Steve.
And I've been Top Table Ben.
And we will see you in a video very, very soon. Take care, guys.
See you later.